Really nice party you got going on here. I never really thought that you would be the type to be hosting a party on New Year's Eve. But it seems like everything turned out pretty good. You look amazing in that dress, by the way. I know it's been around 6 months, but it's really nice to see you again. I know that you're probably not feeling the same way, but nothing wrong with trying to throw a compliment every now and then, right? You're probably wondering why I'm here. I actually flew back into town a couple of hours ago, and Tyler actually texted me that there would be a party tonight. So I asked who was going to be there, and he said that you were the one hosting, and I didn't really need anything else. Unpacked all of my stuff and booked it here so I could see you. Not to say that I don't care about anyone else, but out of everyone in the room, I really wanted to see you first. Right, you kinda don't want to see me anymore, especially after how we ended things right after high school, when we were choosing where to go for college. Yeah, I know, I kinda left suddenly and I stopped answering your texts. But I'm here now. I know I'm 6 months late, but I'm actually here because I wanted to fix things. As in, I want us to get back together again. Super sudden, I know, but I realized in the 6 months that I've been gone that I needed you a lot more than I thought. So if you let me, can we have a couple of minutes to be alone? I think I can give you a little bit of closure. Sure, great. Since you're hosting, you know this place better than I do, so I'll follow you anywhere. I saw that the balcony was open, or if you want to go to a different room, I'm down for whatever. Sure, yeah. Just take the lead. So, what's up with you? How are things at school for you? You never went? Because of me? I'm I'm the reason you didn't go? Oh. I'm so sorry. I never thought that I had that kind of impact on you. So what have you been doing in the meantime? You just been working around town, huh? Manager? Wow. In 6 months? From the bottom? Oh wow. No. Congratulations. That's so big. Yeah, I'm really happy for you. I'm just really sorry that I was the reason that made you feel like college wasn't for you. Although it's totally understandable why. What's been up with me? Right. So it's only been 6 months, but I actually dropped out. I asked my parents if I can come back home and work for their business. Just running the mechanic shop. So instead of holding folders, pencils, and laptops, I would instead spend my time focusing on tools like wrenches, screwdrivers, and nails. Yeah, and I'm really glad that they took me back. And they were more than happy to show me how to run the family business. But back to the whole dropping out thing. I actually dropped out because of you too. But not in like a bad way. It was just I thought I would be fine after like a week of going to a new place. But I didn't really last long before I started thinking about you a lot. When I would wake up and I would have breakfast, I would think of you. And then when I would go to class, I would look at other couples at school and I would think of you. Even when I look at the whiteboard that the professor is writing on, the only thing I could think of half the time was, man, you had better handwriting than that. Everything kind of just started to point back to you, and that's when I kind of realized that it didn't matter where I went, it didn't matter what I did to try and cope with it. The only thing that could possibly make this feeling go away was me coming back to you. So I dropped out. That's not anything crazy, right? Me dropping out of college so I can come back and see you and pop up out of nowhere after 6 months. Anyway, when we broke up, you and I were going to go to the state college together. You know, we were going to live together, find an apartment, graduate, and just stay in town and spend our lives together. What I didn't tell you was that about 3 or 4 days before we made the decision to commit, I got a letter from a college on the East Coast saying that they wanted to recruit me to swim for their school. And I was shocked, right? You know, 3 days before I was supposed to commit to the state college with you. But then as soon as I received that letter, everything kind of just went back up in the air. Now I was questioning everything. So what ended up happening was, you know, swimming was my dream. I was captain of the high school swim team ever since I was a freshman. And I also did competitive swimming on the side as well. My whole life was basically swimming. I grew up on the California coast. So when I finally got this opportunity to continue my swimming dream in college, I almost felt like I had to take it. And I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to ruin everything that you envisioned for us. I thought that if I didn't tell you, it would be easier for you to move on. That way you can come up with your own reasoning. Maybe you would come up with a reason that was more comforting for you, rather than realizing that the whole reason why I disappeared was because I wanted to be selfish. But it just didn't work out. Swimming didn't even matter. I couldn't focus on anything. And that was when I kind of realized that the only person that could fix this was you. It didn't matter to me if I met another pretty girl on campus, because I kind of already knew that if I met another girl, I would imagine your face on hers, and I would be comparing everything she did to what we did, and it would never be enough. So I came back home. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I thought I was being the bigger man, saying this is going to be the best, and that you could move on and maybe find someone better. Maybe you will find someone else who would be the love of your life, somebody who could be a bigger man, somebody who would have been honest with you. I know I'm being honest now, but I was just too scared to admit it. To admit that what I did was just terrible. I want another chance with you. It doesn't matter if we go back to college. I'll stay here and work. I just want to be next to you. And I don't want to leave ever. Just... I really realize just how warm you make me feel. And I never want to leave ever again. So, if you want, or if you're willing to, can we start over? Is that a yes? Good. I promise I won't make those mistakes ever again. I'll be honest with you. So, good party, huh? Guess this is a good way to start off the new year, or go into it. There's nobody else I would have wanted to spend New Year's with other than you. Not even Tyler. He's a good guy. But you're 10 times better, at least. I know you're the host, but you want to spend a couple more minutes in here with me? Nah, it's okay. I don't think anyone else is going to be too bothered. Your music choice was amazing. They'll be dancing the whole night away. I just want to be next to you right now. And I know you feel the same way too. Come here. I am never gonna let you go again.